Yeah, so from this meeting with Christ, it was Christ in one of his many disguises. Evil, that's what he said, one word. And he said one word, and it was a concept nucleus that so far, I don't know if it's ever going to end, but it's so far, you know, nearly 4,500 words, nearly 500,000 words from one concept nucleus. But it's repeating the same thing again. It's saying bring energy in. It's saying conserve energy, train energy. Impose energy into the world. You don't need to worry about how and where. We'll teach you. Your soul will teach you. And it came back to the one thing, and this is the secret to the tree of life, the Kabbalic tree of life. It's a simple secret to say, it's a hard secret to do. In the Kabbalah, in the Zohar, it says the master sets the table for the student before he eats himself. And it's basically the key to abundance. If you want abundance, find somebody else that needs abundance. If you want knowledge and consciousness, find somebody else that wants consciousness, that needs it. Bring it in for them and give it to them. Of course it's going to coat you. It's going to be processed through. You're going to be rich with it, but you've got to bring it in and pass it on. So it's the secret to reciprocity, which is selflessness. Again, very easy to say, difficult to do, because you might have 10 personalities in here that don't want to do that. We might have loads of people within us, you know, characters and perceptions that don't believe that. So we have to, it's no good believing me either. You shouldn't believe a word I say. You know, you just need to take the spirit of it and be the proof of it yourself. So this is available equitably to everybody. There is no wealth divide here. It's not more available to, you know, rich people and less available to poor people. It's equitably available to everybody because it's in us. The singularity is in us, and we can all access it through the self. But that's the work, and it's not easy, as you know, because it's what Christ says when someone says, "Can I sit at the right-hand side of you?" And he goes, "Are you ready for that? Do you think you can drink from this bitter cup?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, I can." He said, the fact that he said he knew he could, he knew he couldn't, because it is a bitter cup, because it means processing all that stuff that we don't want to look at again. It means going, "Oh well, okay, I've got 50 elements in me that aren't kind, and they all contain energy, and I've got to win it back." That's the greater jihad. That's the real war. So winning the territories back, finding unity with the body, and then connecting to this higher force, and remembering when this energy comes in, it's got to keep moving.
Yeah.
If we hold on to it for too long, we'll just explode.
Yeah. Such powerful stuff, Geoff. I just realized we've got a book on the top of my stack of books that has been sitting there for 7 years, and it says, "Watch my back."
Yeah.
And that's been sitting there.
That's the concept nucleus, Brian.
There it is.
Everything I've done comes from that book. I wrote a book 30 years ago, it's still selling, called Watch My Back. And it was about my experiences of overcoming depression, overcoming fear, and becoming a bouncer. And obviously for a long time became very violent and not a good person, but that was the most metaphysical experience of my life. Everything we're talking about now, every other book I've written, 50, all the films, excuse me, they all came from that one concept nucleus. I used to say to my wife, because it's been made into a play, a short film, a feature film, the one I did with Orlando come from that. I said to my wife, "Oh no, it's not sold enough. I think I need to do more with it." She said, "That book's doing everything it needs to do. Don't worry about that. Everything, it's a concept nucleus, and it contains everything we're talking about now. Every piece of knowledge we're talking about now. And each piece of knowledge I'm giving, if someone just gets a tiny spark, that's a Dharma gate.
Yeah.
You know, that's an acorn. That has the potential to create another million acorns. It's every concept nucleus, every spark is an entry to everything. So you can find everything from there. And even if it's somebody's offended, if somebody is jarred by something you say, and they go, "Well, you don't understand," or forgiveness, or it's all socks and sandals, you know, just go into it a little bit deeper. You know, have a look at it. You know, if you look at some, like, people get offended by rosary beads, but if you look at the Buddha, you look at Christ, you look at Shiva, look at they all wear rosary beads, and there's a reason for that. And people go, "Oh, that's, you know, that's a soft, it's a soft solution to a hard problem." It's not. It's actually a Dharma gate. It's an entry level to consciousness. Because if you look at Shiva, if you look at Christ, if you look at the Buddha, when you're looking at rosaries, they're talking about the beads as pure concentration. That's what they represent. It's a cryptic code. You have to find the cipher for it. The cipher is where we do the work. So it means we need to be able to concentrate, and we need to concentrate on purity. And in each bead represents one of the pearls in Indra's web. In other words, it's the pearl of great price within us, the geometric point that enables us to connect to everything. So it's not about a set of pearls and praying to, to some imaginary deity. It's about what it actually means. So when you hold a pearl, when you hold a rosary, and when you touch a pearl, it's a reminder that that's the pearl of great price. That's what I've got to find. And when I find that and connected to it, I'm connected to everything. But to do that, I need to be able to concentrate.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy.
The greedy bankers are about to do it again. In 2008, they crashed our financial system and nearly bankrupted the entire global economy. Then they received trillions of dollars in government bailouts. And after, they demanded fat bonuses paid for by you, the taxpayer.
It turns out the banks haven't just been screwing the American taxpayers, they're also screwing over their investors. Turns out the banking industry is the worst place you could put your money, despite enormous taxpayer bailouts.
Now the bankers are back to take away your financial freedom. They lie and tell you that cryptocurrency isn't safe. They try to make it illegal for you to choose how to invest your hard-earned money. They lie and say cryptocurrency is used by money launderers and criminals. But look at the record. It's the banks themselves that launder hundreds of billions of dollars every year to the biggest criminal operations in the world.
Leaked documents have revealed how some UK banks have helped criminals, money launderers and Russians under sanctions.
American authorities discovered that the Sinaloa cartel moved $881 million through HSBC accounts as bank officials turned a blind eye to the illegality.
The bankers lie and say cryptocurrency is not a real investment. Meanwhile, the smartest CEOs in the world are buying billions and billions of it. The truth is that banks lie about cryptocurrency because it makes them scared. The banks take $9 trillion per year of your hard-earned money, and they are worried that they will finally be exposed. They're scared because crypto means they can no longer control your money, which means they can no longer control you. They are scared because you might actually understand your money and intelligently decide what to do with it. Now is the time for us to come together, fight back, and take control. It's time to educate ourselves, our families, and our communities. Because financial education means financial freedom. We know that cryptocurrencies will help us build the new decentralized financial system of the future. A banking system that is of the people, by the people, and for the people. A banking system where access to finance is a fundamental human right. A banking system that is free and fair and welcomes all humans on this earth. The DeFi revolution is happening. We, the people, can no longer be fooled. We choose to take control of our finances. We choose to take control of our freedom. We choose to take control of our future. Join us, and let's take back our financial freedom forever.